I'm Pikta, nice to meet ya. If you're new here, I'm an artist, and today I redrew moments from my gameplay of Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. If you're watching this, you've either sunk hours of your life into a virtual world as you watch dramatic and wacky events take place, giggling at your screen because Hatsune Miku and Walter White are married with 3 kids, or you've observed others doing it. In my case, being the artist I am, I put my OCs into my island, and I've been kicking my feet feeding them butter cookies and orange juice the whole time. One of the main things people seem to like about the game is the character interactions between the Miis you create. You can prompt them to say practically whatever you want, so it can get pretty entertaining. In my case though, I've been trying to keep my island story accurate to my characters because I'm lame. Although island lingo like Chud and Minecraft have slipped in, and many of my characters who never interact are dating. Nevertheless, there are quite a few cute interactions in the game that I saw and thought, that would be pretty cute as a drawing. So that's exactly what I did. This is what I want to see. Oh, hell yeah!
Have you tried not being so scary?
Oh. Starting off, I drew this moment of my characters Beezy and Zipporah. The event in-game uses a random item to display as a constellation. In my case, it chose the pet I custom made for Zipporah, creating a cute scene of the stars that look like Navo, her owl. I thought this would be a cute moment to redraw because it already used elements from other parts of the story that I didn't have to embed only in the drawing to make it more in-universe. I was excited to draw the night sky and tried to push myself more with colors and lighting. I decided to simplify the constellation to just an owl face. I don't know how realistic a symmetrical arrangement of stars would be, but there's space magic in universe and it's fantasy, so honestly, I don't care. I kept the general composition similar to the original image because, well, it was pretty good inspiration as is. I do think Bee and Zip would stargaze together either for fun or just as they're hanging out and talking outside. I always enjoy giving myself small challenges like these to encourage myself to draw my OCs in new scenarios, and I definitely made some of my favorite art doing this. It's a pretty simple idea, but I honestly just love this duo together. Don't tell anyone, but they're definitely my favorite pairing. So here's the final redraw of Beezy and Zipporah stargazing. Bee, go walk somewhere. Oh. The next image I redrew was of my characters Willow and Matthew. In the game, this is used as a daydream from a character who is crushing on another, but Willow and Matthew are genuinely the world's worst situationship, so for the drawing, this can just be reality. I thought this image was so cute. I love the matching outfits I could draw them in. I chose to change the layout a little bit to better suit my vision for the drawing. I wanted Matthew to be closer to Willow because the distance was kind of bizarre, and I added a candle to fill in space and create new lighting. I also made him look like he actually likes Willow, which is kind of rare. Okay, maybe this is Willow's daydream. Kidding! They like each other sometimes. Regardless, I think they both look so smitten in this piece, and I think this would be a really cute Valentine's Day draw. So if you see me post this next year, shh, don't tell anyone this is Tomodachi Life art. While we're talking about the cutesy relationships shown in the drawing, I want to talk about my island relationship. Some actual couples are dating, so it complies with the story. Some characters with crazy chemistry are dating, so it complies with my personal fanfiction of my own story. But most importantly, I've allowed some pretty random pairings to date. One of the most random pairings was of my characters Asher and Paige. I'm sure they meet a few times, but there's no written acknowledgement of each other anywhere in the actual story. But then I started thinking about it, and they're kind of cute. Paige has space magic, and Asher loves fire, so he's basically the sun to her moon. And they're married in game, which makes my inner desire of Asher and Matthew falling in love and ruining both of their marriages a little bit worse when I think about the potential between Asher and Paige. Anywho, I guess we'll see what happens on my Tomodachi Life Island, but this drawing is done. What? Lastly, I drew yet again. Can you guess who? Beezy and Zipporah. Yay! I know you're excited to see them again because, well, you should be obsessed with them. Another thing you can do in-game is give gifts to your Miis, so this drawing will be of Bee and Zip on a tour. I have a confession. This drawing is less polished, but it's also my favorite of the bat. They just look so darling. This might be my first time drawing a kimono, so if I drew anything wrong, please give me some pointers in the comments. Although I did make sure to look at many references. This drawing might be the most different from the inspiration picture. I changed their poses, opting to make them look like they're in the middle of a conversation for more added interest. I also changed the design of their kimonos. I made them match their typical color schemes and added patterns that match their personality more. And possibly the best addition to the drawing, ponytail zip. Oh my gosh, so cute. I also fiddled around for probably 20 minutes just to settle with fully yoinking the actual background of the gameplay completely. And yeah, that was definitely the right move. It looks so much better. So here's the completed drawing. Let me know what you thought of my redraws of these moments from Tomodachi life living the dream. Which one was your favorite? I'm in love with all three, so it's kind of hard to pick and I definitely need some help. And also let me know if you've played the game, and if you're enjoying it. I'd love to know what Miis you've created or some of your favorite interactions you've seen. As a reminder, videos like these do take a lot of time to make, so if you enjoyed this video, you can show me some gratitude by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Pictorica, hope to see ya another day.